Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
Follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot. You need just time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleaning.
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got to?
Oh, that's it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said, are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
So what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice
Enjoy
coach.
it.
Let's go, baby! Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And a crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Black and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
Now here's Erickson. Here's Dermanenko. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Dermanenko taking what he sees on the offensive end of the floor. Nice job capitalizing from this area.
Pass to Junior. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good team play there. Sets him up.
That's good.
Erickson with it. To the inside. Dermanenko. And it's blocked by Lack. Right side, Day.
Gets it to go. It's pretty impressive. Day's ability to adjust his shooting strategy in any situation.
Dermanenko outside. The basket good off the assist from Bobby Erickson.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy. Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard, KJ Day, this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
And the basket by Levesque.
He's playing unselfish basketball in this game. Good look on that pass by Erickson of the Hornets.
Pass to Lack. Now Junior. Outside, Lack. Back to Junior. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Now here's Porter. Shot from 12. And the shot falls short that time. Junior inside. He's covered by Levesque. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And that sends Junior to the free throw line. It's going to go on Stephen Porter. So both teams making some changes here.
Growing up in Newark,
Let's get it.
has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player.
Back to Luan. Pass to Kelsey. Aswanoglu. Now it's Carter outside. Leftos inside. Mason on him. Aswanoglu, that's good. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Now here's Junior. That one goes. Count it.
You gotta respect Junior's game if you're the D. Cannot allow him to get those looks.
Outside Luan. High arcing shot, and they pick up 2. And here's Sheffield. Outside, Evans. Junior, Luan covering. That one drops for him.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting excellent results.
That's a winning formula. Be very assertive offensively.
James up top, now guarded by Evans. James no good.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
And it's Junior missing. The Hornets trail. Pass to James. Luan up top, Aswanoglu. Outside Luan. Inside, Kelsey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Making the game simple. When one of Luan's teammates is uncovered, he finds it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to an end. Hornets. The first quarter of the season is in the books as we get going with both teams changing it up here. And just over 3.5 minutes played into the second quarter.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Sheffield outside. Pass to Junior. Out to Sheffield. Here's Evans. And here is Mason. He's guarded by Kelsey. Got a piece of it. And here's Sheffield. Now Junior. James covering. Burton has possession. Trailing by 2. Tries again.
Don't give up an easy bucket and make him earn his points at the line. That's the right play right there.
He knows if he attacks the basket, they're going to get physical with him, and he's so ready for it.
And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up. Now Junior. He's got 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Shot's good by Marceda. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is.
To the paint. And that's good for Junior.
What intelligent play from Junior. Does a great job making himself available to finish the fast break.
Here's Leftos. And once again, off the mark by Burton. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Eagles up by 4. And we'll be back to bring y'all the third quarter action after halftime. And the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports. The Eagles leading. Pass to Junior. Elbow shot. They get the rebound. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Look how dedicated Marceda is to following the play all the way through. Not backing off his shot because of some tough D.
And the first one drops.
James Marceda at the line for 2.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Outside Levesque, the 3 from Bobby Erickson. Zadirko grabs the rebound. To the middle, Marceda blocked. They recover it. Second chance shot.
It's been a cold spell for them, coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Dermonenko outside. Second half just getting started, about a minute played so far. Pass to Porter. It's hauled in by KJ Day. Junior with it. From 16 feet out. Ramadas with the rebound.
A sluggish start to begin this second half, still scoreless.
Dermonenko with the bucket.
You're making things far too easy for him if you let him get that deep in the post.
Agreed. You've got to do your work early and keep him out of that spot.
Here's Junior, and that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
At Luan's height, he probably runs into tough coverage like this often. But he's clever, and he plays into it to draw a foul.
First free throw is good. Free throws. And it's stolen by Porter. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Pass to Luan. No good there with the triple. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Taking what the D gives up. Junior, college scouts love seeing players like him knock down the mid-range J.
Now here's Porter. Aslanoglu. Up top, it's Carter. Pass to Porter. James, now guarded by Evans. Up top, Luan. From outside, it's off the mark. And we've watched 3 quarters so far in this one. Eagles ahead. And here we go. 4th quarter getting started here in Newark. It's still anyone's game.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Offensive rebound. And Dave Zadirko with the block. Junior left side. And that one's good.
That's now their 3rd straight basket coming off an assist.
Excellent display of ball movement.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass to Leftos. It's Porter up top. Back to Luan. Porter with it. He's covered by Mason. Now Aslanoglu. The kick out to Luan. Here's Porter. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up 2.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Sheffield outside. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Junior up top. And a foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. And so here's Burton. It's a 9-point game. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands. Have to admit, Ramadas can really go to work inside, able to find his way to a nice shot in the paint.
Now here's Lack. Erickson defending. Now here's Erickson. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And count it, the shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Erickson really does seem to have a 6th sense for those openings. Strong court awareness for a player at his age.
And here are the Eagles now. Black with it, and Levesque will pick them up defensively. And it's Junior missing. The Hornets trail. Pass to Dermanenko. No good on the triple. And here are the Eagles now. Junior. Erickson defending. Here's Marceda. Count that one.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Outside Erickson. Pass to Ramadas. Now here's Erickson. He's guarded tight. Now here's Dermanenko. Inside. Ramadas. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermonenko. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problem putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level. He's an undersized center, but he more than compensates for it with some serious leaping ability.
Outside Erickson. And finished off by Bobby Erickson.
Look how skillfully Erickson moves off the pick. Pretty undeniable. This kid has such a bright future ahead of him.
Junior, he's covered by Levesque. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 6. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Pass to Erickson. He tries for 3. Marceda pulls it in.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Here's Lack. And he commits the intentional foul. And it's stolen by Levesque.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Yeah, Drake, something special, and on top of that, a little bit of lady luck. And scouts love this. An important possession, and Erickson ups the ante and delivers.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up by 5.
Good.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop. Vlad Dermonenko, the open look. That one a little long, and that's an intentional foul.
21.
Good on the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6. The Hornets making a switch here. And so he drops both of them. And now it's a 7-point.
Foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seats.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
And Erickson putting pressure on the D inside, which in turn draws the contact.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. So it's both teams making a change here. And so he hits them both. And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and now it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Burton. Outside James. And here are the Eagles. They've led by as many as 11. Back to Junior. And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda.
This could be a big night for a Junior. He's performing admirably, really setting the tone for the Eagles out there.
Outside, Evans. And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they look.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
Whoa!
Look who's got some serious skills,
You like
bro.
that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait, wake up. Hey. How you doing, kid? My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were
I
teammates.
already beat this shit.
He don't remember that.
Here,
He don't remember that. Sure, I was just a little kid when he stepped in the ball.
Yeah, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you. Archie? Archie?
Yeah, look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, understand tempo. Package. Easy to sell.
Sell.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know you can do?
It's only one game. You show me what you got next week, give me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing. And it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Now the Eagles with it. Lays it in off the break.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Ball's knocked loose. Day with the steal. Here's Lack. Lays it in off the break.
Oh, Day is just too fast sometimes. Pick their pocket before they could even see him coming.
Pass to Andrews. Here's Rosenberg. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Shot's good by Andrews.
And the defensive effort was solid, but Andrews' determination and focus helps him score.
Here's Junior. Good.
4 makes on 4 shots. Everything is falling for them early.
And it'll be the Foxes' ball. Trailing by 5. Gregory. Zadirko covering. And And it misses off the right side of the rim.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Junior. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two. That one on Rosenberg.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
And he's good on the second. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Joseph outside. Outside, Ducey. Pass to Andrews. Marcedo with the steal. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing. Very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted to coach.
Here's Lee. Banks in off the glass.
Yeah, Lee's agility, allowing him to find a way through the contact. Manages to get to his shot and finish strong.
Mason outside. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Back to Lack. Junior. First quarter of action and just 3.5 minutes played so far. Goes up again. Marceda, that's good.
They've been attacking inside, sparking this run.
And when you're aggressive, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity as the game goes on.
Back to Lee. Shoots a three. It's hauled in by Mason.
Making a nigga feel bad. He gonna miss.
Eagles leading. Pass to Lack. Junior. Covered by Lee from 11 feet. That one off the
that's
back
my fault.
iron and
That's my
out.
fault.
Here's Grace. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
Showing the feel he has for the game. Lee, nice work realizing one of his guys is open.
And it's the Eagles with the ball.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And on defense, absolutely no one stepping up to the challenge. Impressive move.
Yeah, credit him for good recognition, taking advantage of the opportunity.
And that sequence sort of tells the story of this game when you look up at the scoreboard.
Now here's Grace. Pass to Joseph. Ducey. Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. Now here's Junior. He's guarded tight. Shot's good by Mason.
They're getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
Outside, Lee. Out to the wing. He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Eagles out in front. Welcome back, everyone. More high schools deciding to change it up. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played so far. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area. Their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Pass to Marceda. Back to Lack. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Oh, the agility from Lack on this play. Letting him slide through the contact and finish his shot well.
And here's Andrews. To stop the run. Second shot chance. James Marceda with the rebound. Here's Newark East. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Sheffield. Outside, Black. Junior up top. Now here's Mason. Up top, Black. Marceda. Junior. Race defending. 5 to shoot. Back to Lack. And that's good for Junior.
You can't allow Junior to get comfortable from there. Once he does, he goes to work.
Pass to Andrews. Shoots over Marceda. He can't make that one in. And we finished one half of play. It's the Eagles. They lead by 13. And as we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter and the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And here's Rosenberg.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
From deep. It's hauled in by the Eagles. To the middle. Junior. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Well, you look at points in the paint, and it's not a pretty story for them.
They've been outworked, out-hustled. Hard to win when that's the case.
High post, Robert Andrews. Rosenberg outside. Back to Andrews. Tries again. And it's finished off by Rosenberg as he lays it in.
This is why Rosenberg's teammates look up to him. Demonstrating leadership, hitting the offensive boards.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Black. Down low. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger.
Knocks down his first free throw. Here's Lee. Pass to Joseph. Here's Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. Some solid defense from James Marceda. To the paint. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Have to respect Junior's courage on the inside play. Defender is just all over him, but he manages to find a way through.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Lee. Lou Grace from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Foxes. Here's Newark East. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And I'm sure coach is telling them to take it slow. Make this the last possession of the quarter.
That'd be the smart thing to do. No need to rush.
And a nice finish to that transition scoring opportunity.
No hesitation in what he wanted to do. One burst to the rim, and he finished the play.
Back to Junior. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Eagles ahead, up by... Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
On the wing, Ace Ducey, defended by Lack. Left side lead. Swings it to Ducey. Andrews shoots over Mason, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Quinn Mason.
I like when Andrews takes initiative. It's what draws the defense in and forces them to foul.
He hits the second from the line. Now Junior. Made that one his 7th of the contest. He's now 7 of 15 from the floor.
There's that Newark brand of toughness Junior has. And it's the work ethic on the glass you want to see in a young player.
And it's out of bounds to the Foxes as Renfield retains possession. Fourth quarter is still young, just over a minute played. Ray's shot is off.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him, showing you the instinct he has as a passer.
Bishop with it. Lack picks him up. Stolen by Lack. Here's Junior. Lee with the steal. Pass to Day. Back to Junior for 3. The rebound by Bishop.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Here's Junior. Dustin Joseph comes up with the rebound. Grace with it. Junior's there.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with Coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Junior covered by Lee.
And let's talk Bishop on the Fox. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager. But Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
And they pick up 2.
You've got to be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock, because that's inexcusable.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
And the second free throw is good.
Set the overall green.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Troy Lee for 3. James Marceda with the rebound. To the inside. Back to Junior. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing. What a monster on the glass. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this, Danny.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance that he has.
Pass to Marceda. Back to Junior. Zadirko. Poked away. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark. But he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Rosenberg, right side. Now here's Roberts, covered by Junior. Pass to Rosenberg. Kennedy, that one a little long. Inside. Here's Junior. It's deflection, and he's able to get it back. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. The Foxes on offense. It's an 18-point game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Roberts. Here's Madison. Ducey. Outside Roberts. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Junior. Right at the free throw line. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
The impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy man.
It's okay, coach. It's fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
Thank you. Arch?
Yeah, take it easy, man. It's slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. You did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Arch.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. Need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como ellos. Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. We're working with this one.
It's Junior. Leva um abraço.
She said you better go over there and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit. Obrigado.
Yeah, man. The photos on these walls. I mean, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in that.
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants you to sit, you're healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? The elite players are going to be there from around the country. Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, he was tied to his family moving to New Orleans for a tour.
Y'all still talk?
Here in the session.
His name is number one on every board that matters. He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people here who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you leave it.
All right, so what's up, Roger? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Well, I did. Big 10, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You get banned?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but you got that scarlet letter.
Let's get it, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me. Fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I want you to say, why don't you stop putting in the work? Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I paid for and I'll say.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? What, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're going to get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it going to get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything in this game. It'll still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Look at him.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'll be probably 60, 70%. But you need this one next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
If I can play, I'm going to play.
You're against it. I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the Eagles look to make something happen, and that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
New York just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Dragons up on top, up 10. And the third quarter of action coming up right after the halftime break.
Could be the impetus for some positive change. Let's start for them here in this half.
And not so fast. Just as you say that, another turnover for the Eagles. Tonight's just not the night. Controlling up top. Off the pick and roll. Off the glass for an easy deuce.
Joe, I've heard of fried chicken. It looks like we're seeing fried Eagles because the Dragons are simply roasting them. This can't be easy for Junior to watch. Getting actually difficult to watch now. At this point, it feels like the Eagles need to regroup for the next one. Hopefully, they'll get Junior back in the lineup.
And that's the final buzzer. We'd like to thank everyone for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA basketball. As always, we hope to see you at our next broadcast. Good night, everyone.
Hey, you did the right thing out there.
It doesn't feel like it.
Like the quote in my office says, you can't win unless you learn how to lose. But hey, let's not lose 2 in a row, right? These invitational teams are lined up with NBA prospects. They won't know what hit them.
Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters in the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
You look stretched, Coach.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment.
No. There's rooms for players and coaches only. Out.
Oh, it's okay, Coach. Easy.
I know exactly who is. Out!
Well, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This is
feel.
funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's gonna roll you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match. But the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. We see the Eagles starting with Day and Junior, the talented backcourt pair. On the wing, you have Black. Zadirko and Marceda make up the post pair to round out the starting five. For the Cats, it's the star tandem in the backcourt with Cobb at the 1 and Davidson at the 2. Splitter fills in at the small forward position with the high-flying Teddy Edwards at the power forward spot, with Mushi Fresh rounding it out starting at center. And fortunately for the Eagles, they'll be at full strength for this matchup. No injuries mentioned on the game notes.
And there was a worry that Junior would still have a lingering issue with his knee. But the team decided to rest him an ample amount of time to recover. And by all the reports we've heard, he's 100% and ready to go.
Count that bucket.
Knifing into lanes when he sees one. Splitter. You have to love the attacking mentality on display.
Here's Junior. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And that one's good.
Now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that definitely was not the way they wanted to start this.
Edwards outside. Pass to Fresh. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot 2. That's on Zadirko.
Liking the attitude Fresh plays with, showing he is not afraid of contact on the way up. And regardless of what happens in this game, the Eagles have to be pleased with how this season turned out. Played well above expectations and find themselves playing in a top talent invitational.
And with Newark East, the improvement is what they're most proud about, Drake.
This was a defining season for the program. After having seasons where they looked lost, there's a renewed spirit for Newark East. This momentum should carry on well after the season.
Back to Junior.
And they're 1 for 5 out of the gates.
Bro, why they keep passing the bat? I'm trying to set a screen.
Now guarded by Junior. The 15-foot floater
They
is
messing their
good.
own stuff
4
up.
makes on 4 shots. Everything is falling for them early.
Bro, why they keep passing me the ball?
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Inside, Marceda. Here's Zadirko. Rejected by Mushi Fresh.
And I like when Fresh takes initiative on defense. Look how impactful he can be on this end.
Pass to Edwards. And Teddy Edwards with the slam.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
And the Eagles will call time here.
Looking to break up the momentum.
Yeah, some things to hash out for sure.
So both teams.
And this is the matchup everyone wants to see. Hendrix Cobb versus Junior. They'll be going at each other all game long at their position.
And with Cobb and Junior matching up, they're familiar with one another from when Cobb grew up in the area.
And that's what makes this game such a battle. You have the history between them and the fact they're both the stars for their teams. A lot of fans and scouts alike are curious about how this game goes with these two.
A reliable scorer. He is such an asset for his team.
Now the Eagles with it. Down by 12. Junior outside. Returns today.
Now they letting me set screen.
And we're a little over 1.5 minutes into the second quarter of action. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that trip coming up empty, missing them both.
And working themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get their offense going.
Plus the second benefit is it might get somebody in foul trouble along the way. That could pay off too.
Fresh, he's guarded by Marceta. Here's Splitter. Newark East grabs the miss. Pass to Junior. Black, back to Junior. Now here's Marceta. Outside, Day. On the wing, Junior. Lets it go. Stolen away. That's great. Here we go.
How about a little bit of trivia? You talk to Hendrix Cobb, he'll tell you a major figure in the development of his game was Duke, the father of Junior on the Eagles.
Elbow. Yeah, Duke coached Cobb when he was coming up and still living out in Newark. Very nice of Cobb to give credit to the late Duke for his development. You can see the precision in Cobb's game that Duke certainly played a part in.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Black. Pass to Junior. The layup missed. And they're pushing it up. Here's Cobb. They get it back. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
A guy of Mushi's size is always going to cause trouble inside. Here he draws a foul while still managing to get the shot off.
He hits the second from the line.
They're finding ways to get to that line. I like how they've upped their aggressiveness.
Yeah, and the opposition has to be careful. You don't want to just hand them easy points.
Junior outside. It's stolen by Splitter. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Bro, they cheating me, bro.
No good at the free throw line. Nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. It isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them. Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
Louisiana calls timeout.
I'm from Louisiana, so I know them boys pressing on.
And here are the Eagles now. 11-point game. Down low. And stolen by Edwards.
Oh.
And here's the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like the court awareness Cobb has here. He sees the open man, finds him, and the Cats get an easy bucket.
Junior left side. Marceta, defended by Fresh. Junior. Excellent D there from Hendrix Cobb.
As it stands now, their effort on the boards has been key.
Winning the battle of possessions. Winning the battle of the scoreboard.
Yep, that one goes.
The size of Fresh helps on the offensive glass, especially when he gets the positioning that he wants.
And Cobb picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Day. On the wing, Junior. Three-pointer.
And without a doubt, Hendrix Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contest.
Cobb gets the bucket.
And they've begun this half 3 of 4 from the field. Great start.
But I know I'm fucking.
This Eagle squad is
So
struggling.
they fucking up me,
They
bro.
really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Junior outside. To end the run. And no good.
It's been a cold spell for them, coming out of the half, missing
How,
their
bro, they
first
cheating. I'm telling you, bro. 2K cheating me.
Fresh with it. Marceta on him. The offensive rebound. And a foul called on the shot. got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Edwards is a tough player. And it's
Tripp is his second to the free throw line in this one. And here are the Civic Cats now. Pass to Davidson. And the jam by Benjamin Davidson.
And for a point guard, Davidson can get up. He loves jumping up to slam it home.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Junior. Puts one up from 19. Offensive board. Shot's good by Mason.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on the Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Now here's Wang, now guarded by Evans. And here's the fast break. Just 3 on the clock. He can't get that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Civic Cats ahead. Up. Fourth quarter just getting going. The Cats have run away with things and have been relentless with their play. Here's Davidson.
Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up, is ready, and waiting with an authoritative block.
I want an L. Oh,
Junior with it.
Give me a G. Give me a G right here.
Back to Junior. Pokes loose. And it's stolen by Porter.
Oh, bro. How the fuck did I lose to my own city,
that's a frustration foul right there.
And that's not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team is happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking it out on your opponent.
For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
What?
It should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Here's Porter. And the Civic Cats miss again. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute gone by.
They've got a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding edge.
And I think it's made a really big difference in this game. They've done great work on the board.
You can see why the D is willing to just back off and let him shoot it from out there.
Pass to Junior. Mason. Back to Junior. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Timmerman with the board.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't look like it's his night.
And here are the Eagles now. They've played a great fourth defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And they encourage Junior to take that shot. If he receives the ball in space, they want him to be aggressive.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over. Outside, Black. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That one goes, count it.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Outside Cobb. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Back to Junior. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Eagles making a change here. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys. It seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Wang outside. Pass to Bean. And he converts the layup.
He'll take a point-blank look every time.
Black with it. Picked up by Porter. To the inside. Picked away.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench. It's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Here's Wang. It's hauled in by the Eagles. And they're moving it up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And this gets Lack pumped up. Scoring while being fouled, it's a big-time momentum boost.
And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their score. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
Wang, right side, to the middle. Pass to Porter. Wang. No good on the triple. And that one's good for Junior.
But I'm saying,
they probably wished this run came earlier.
At least they are showing some signs of life. Something they can build on going forward.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with this outcome.
And a foul called on Junior. That's his third foul.
I'm saying though, but it's too late though. That's what I'm saying.
Now here's Porter, covered by Junior. Now here's Porter. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's
the
level of
Florida.
success they expect. The talent they have makes anything.
Man, what can I say?
How about admitting that I'm better than you? Now, that would be a good start.
I'm not going that far. Hey, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. You showed something to these guys tonight. I know it. There will be others.
Celebrate with your teammates, man. You deserve it.
Oh, well, celebrate? We're a travel team, baby. We don't celebrate. It's just on to Cleveland.
PS4 controls are better, bro. I win every fucking single one of these games.
This is it. College. The atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education.
I really want to know Gator.
You made the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I mean, he's going to be thrilled. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you, you hear me? You think we ready to declare for the draft? Just hit me up.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. Think we ready?
Oh, no doubt, man. Let's go get it.
Cool. Over to class. I got 2 achievements since playing that game. Oh.
I'm gonna let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Light. Living and grinding.
Let's get it. Let's go.